On December 8, 1995, a stroke plunged Bobby into a 20-day coma. He awakened to find himself in a hospital ward, fully paralyzed, except for one eye and part of his head. He survived for 15 months, enough time to conceive, memorize, dictate, and publish an entire book. A moving testimony of the inner life of a patient with locked-in syndrome, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, 1997, instantly became a bestseller. Imprisoned in a body that would not move, like a modern Noirtier, Jean-Dominique Bobby dictated his book one character at a time by blinking his left eyelid while an assistant recited the letters ESARINTULOM. 200,000 blinks tell the story of a beautiful mind shattered by a cerebral stroke. Pneumonia took his life a mere 3 days after the book was published. In a sober, though at times humorous manner, the ex-editor of Elle magazine describes his daily ordeal, infused with frustration, isolation, incommunicability, and occasional despair. Although he was imprisoned in a motionless body, which he aptly likens to a diving bell, his concise and elegant prose springs as lightly as a butterfly, his metaphor for the fully intact meanderings of his mind. There is no better proof of the autonomy of consciousness than Jean-Dominique Bobby's vivid imagination and alert writing. Clearly, a full repertoire of mental states, from vision to touch, from savory smell to drowning emotion, can flow as freely as ever, even from the jail of a forever locked body. In many patients similar to Bobby, however, the presence of a rich mental life goes undetected. According to a recent survey by the French Association of Locked-in Syndrome, founded by Bobby and run by patients themselves using state-of-the-art computer interfaces, the person who first detects the patient's consciousness is usually not the physician. More than half the time, it is a family member. Worse, following brain injury, an average duration of 2.5 months elapses before the correct diagnosis is established. Some patients are not diagnosed until 4 years later. Because their paralyzed body occasionally spurts out involuntary twitches and stereotyped reflexes, their voluntary eye movements and blinks, if noticed at all, are often dismissed as reflexive. Even in the best hospitals, about 40% of the patients who are initially classified as utterly unresponsive and vegetative turn out, upon closer examination, to present signs of minimal consciousness.